first.
I just spent 5 hours at Starbucks waiting for this video to upload because the Wi-Fi at the Koa was off. Yeah, it's alright. Let's go see the diner. It's a cool, vintage diner.
What would Route 66 be without the spirit of the 1950s, which lives on in diners like Mr. D's, serving standard American fare with a generous side of sentimentality. After my meal, I set out to see what quirky sights the Mother Road was serving up for dessert.
Big head. Looks like Squidward's house. And that's what this is. Tonight's lodging is the Supai Motel in Seligman, Arizona. I just talked to Ravi at the front desk. Super chill bloke. Shout out to Ravi if you're watching. I love you.
Seligman, Arizona. You may see decrepit buildings on the main road, but this Route 66 town is still kicking. My only complaint? The famous snow cap was ironically closed for the winter. This town is home to Angel Delgadillo, perhaps the largest proponent of Route 66. Angel fought hard to keep the road relevant and was a huge inspiration to the team behind Pixar's Cars.
Love the way these towns are looking, by the way, especially with the snow. It looks fabulous. It looks stunning.
I popped into the Grand Canyon Deer Farm to hand feed some deer. It was fun for about 5 minutes, and then I ran out of food, and they immediately lost interest in me. There were other animals to see, but honestly, the whole experience just reminded me of how I hate seeing animals in cages. It just makes me sad.
About to go into Lowell Observatory. Lowell? It was where Pluto was discovered, apparently. I hope it's free. Alright, it's about $30. I already spent like $24 at the deer farm, and I frankly just don't care enough. I'm sorry, Lowell. I'm sorry, Pluto.
At the very top of Arizona sits the city of Flagstaff, with a lot of brick buildings, a lot of snow, and a lot of personality. It's like Portland, Oregon, with an extra mile in elevation and a lot more small-town charm.
Not too bad.
There were humans here probably 4,000 years ago. Perhaps didn't come to stay, but they're in Walnut Canyon.
Archaeologists can trace the Sonoa culture back in time 600 years before Walnut Canyon's cliff dwellings to around 500 AD.
Unfortunately, the main island trail is closed right now due to ice and snow, but the rim trail is open, so you can still get some great views of the cliff dwellings. It's super cool. Started the day off with some nature and some bandos. I'm hearing twin arrows. It's not twin arrows anymore, really. It should be called single arrow. There's only one. The other one fell over. Oh, it's still there on the ground.
Welcome to Holbrook, Arizona. Petrified wood is everywhere here. At this store, they couldn't sell enough of it. Regardless, I continued east to visit the national park based around the stuff. Petrified Forest National Park is so much more than that, though. It's about ancient history, ancient buildings, 1,000-year-old pueblos, and petroglyphs carved out of rock patina over millennia. This spot alone, called Newspaper Rock, has over 650 petroglyphs. The history is so clear in this desert that the layers of rock read like pages in a book.
It is absolutely freezing right now, but you can't deny the natural beauty of this place. There's just petrified wood everywhere. I mean, this place is called Blue Mesa, and it really is blue, especially on a cloudy day like this. It's got this sort of like violet hue to it. You can see all the layers, the hills. I'm not loving this weather, but what can you do?
It's important to note that the petrified wood here is 200 million years old. These trees were alive during the Triassic period, and now, in the 21st century, we can enjoy their fossilized beauty. That rocks. Past the New Mexico border is the small town of Gallup, another Route 66 staple, and home of the El Rancho Hotel. This cozy lodge has countless autographed photos from actors and celebrities. Even if you haven't seen an old Hollywood Western, you're bound to recognize at least one of these faces.
Just snow brushed my car for the first time. I think I did a pretty good job. Just see everybody else's. Yeah, let's do this. Ready to see some goddamn snow, you goddamn snowflake? Would you bring a Corolla? Oh yeah, that'll do great. That'll do great this weather. Not too shabby. As much as I like driving on the 66, it's a bit muddy right now, so I'm gonna opt for the highway. Oh fuck yeah, this is way better. Bro, now it's just hailing like crazy. What's going on with the weather out here? I feel a little spoiled after having seen something like Newspaper Rock at Petrified Forest National Park, but the ones here are really cool. I'd recommend bringing some binoculars because some of the petroglyphs are a little far away, but regardless, pretty amazing. I think I'm a petroglyph fan now. I can say that loud and proud. One thing I've been thinking about this whole hike, in front of me is a great view of the beautiful city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, also known as Breaking Bad land. Let's go have a little Breaking Bad adventure, huh? Wouldn't that be fun? It's snowing at Los Pollos Hermanos. It's not even 3, and yet it feels like 7 p.m. right now. It's dark.
After crossing that off my bucket list, I headed down to Old Town Albuquerque, founded in 1706. The old church even had a bit of its original adobe wall on display. last stop was the Breaking Bad store, which had a lot of original props from the show. And I mean a lot. This is every Breaking Bad fan's dream. As I walked back to my car, I felt sad to finally be departing from Route 66, but I still had a long road ahead of me.